cap to Danielle Florentiner, who's assisting today in the video department. And Cavs are at home tonight. A 7 o'clock game against the Mavericks. That's Kyrie Irving returning to the Romo Fijo, correct?
Correct.
And pre-game on MMS will get going here around 6:30. So 7 o'clock tonight. Mavs, Cavs in Cleveland, Ohio. Pretty evenly matched teams. And then the Cavs will go to Chicago, Illinois to play the Bulls tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So, boy, a lot of exciting basketball action to be had here. About an hour north of Dayton, Ohio. Maybe not even an hour. Might even be suburban Dayton. Is that where you went, Mary? Or you went to UT? You went to UT, yeah. A couple of friends who went to University of Dayton. They're trying to find out whose finger they found in a Walmart parking lot. It's a town called Sydney, Ohio, where they found a human finger that they think is female in the parking lot of a local Walmart. My favorite part of the story is
it the whole finger?
No, the one right next to it, Bill.
Yeah.
My favorite part is the Sydney Police Department says they don't have any reason to believe that it was suspicious. They're like,
Looks like a regular run-of-the-mill finger losing.
Yeah, that's the cops going, how
Leprosy
the hell?
has been running rampant.
We are not going to find who belongs to this finger, so we're just going to say it's not suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Mm-hmm. So, Sydney, Ohio, somebody called the cops and said, hey, I found a finger in the parking lot. And they said, could you repeat that? Because I want to make sure that I'm hearing you properly. I don't know if that's what they said, but I have to imagine. They confirmed that it was a human finger, likely a white female's. I wonder if they figured that out by nothing more than it had nail polish on. I wonder how...
No, the bones are smaller, I think.
Well, that too, but I'm just saying, I wonder, you could have a man with slight hands.
No, maybe they're different.
Well, I'm sure they are. I'm just saying that at first blush, if you're looking at it, it just sounds like the Sydney Police Department.
Maybe they're dishpan hands.
Yeah. It sounds like the Sydney PD is not tripping over themselves to get this case figured out. They're like,
they said there was nothing suspicious about it.
Yeah, it's a human finger. It's probably a chick's. I mean, case closed.
Male fingers can have nail polish on them, too, by the way.
That's true. It's a good point. But in Sydney, Ohio, would they?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Would they?
Age, yeah.
Rebelling.
What's that?
He's rebelling.
Rebelling. Well, and also you would think that maybe they think there's nothing suspicious because no one's called to claim it. Somebody might just have had a finger, small town, right? And maybe somebody had a finger, and they're coming out of Walmart. Maybe it meant a lot to them. Maybe it was a family heirloom, like a monkey paw in those horror movies. And maybe this person had it in their pocket. Maybe it was part of their keychain, and it just fell off.
No, I don't think that's what happened.
You don't think so?
I think it was a traveler, vagrant.
Oh.
And they had to dispose of said finger. And so they were like, where's the best place I can do this and get away with it?
Why is nobody calling to claim the finger?
Walmart parking lot. Because it's not from that state.
Mm.
This is what I'm saying. The person cut someone's finger off, probably in Maine or something. And then they rode the railroads. Far. Yeah, they rode the railroads all the way here. Dropped the finger off.
Oh, riding the boxcars, riding the rails,
Maine.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Well, why would they dispose of it in such a place where people could find it when you could easily throw it into a river or the woods where no one would find it?
They want to get caught.
They want to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they have inside knowledge that the Sydney Police Department isn't really going to do much. Maybe they're
they got a man on the inside.
Hey! That too. I was reading about another guy who was trying to engage in insurance fraud, and he did this by cutting his feet off. This is Massachusetts. A guy who needed money, and so he was trying to engage in insurance fraud. This is how broken, by the way, not only the medical billing system is, but also the insurance system.
Here's what I would have not done. I would have told people I'm engaging in insurance fraud. It seems like they're going to be suspicious of it right off the bat.
I don't think that's what he did.
Oh.
It's when he tried, hey, guys, could you gather around, please? Could you take a knee? I'm going to be engaging in some insurance fraud, and I really like you guys to keep a lid on it. And break. I don't know if he's a coach. A guy, after the fact, tried to cash in on an insurance policy. He said he had a bloody farm equipment accident. But little did he know.
Man, you have to be hard. This is the level that people get to that would make them go into the Squid Game.
That's what I'm saying.
Where
desperation.
You're so desperate that you're like, all right, I'm going to cut my feet off, pretend like it was an accident, and then try and just not even get rich, just get out of debt.
Yeah. Sorry, this is Missouri, not Massachusetts. Not like that matters.
Sense, yeah.
Now you understand. No, a guy said that he had lost his feet. One of the stories said legs. I'm like, that can't be right. Had lost his feet in a farm equipment accident. There's something called a brush hog. You know what a brush hog is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know. Brush hog is like a
rototiller, right?
There you go. Yep, yeah. It's attached to a tractor sometimes. And this guy said that he had lost his feet in this way. And he meant that literally because nobody could find the feet.
And for the people that are going to be like, it's actually this kind of thing, not exactly like a rototiller. Thank you.
Well, but if
rototiller is pasta.
You either know
rhododendron.
A rototiller is pasta. Yep. And so they couldn't find the feet. And somebody was like, something about this doesn't seem right. Because they said
Man, they go through these lengths.
I know. They said that the guy's stumps, this was a guy who was in his 60s, not a young man. A guy in his 60s, but he was also a paraplegic from the waist down.
Oh, so he wasn't using these feet anyway.
He wasn't using them at all.
All right, well, then that makes
right?
it.
But still, I mean, you're still going to great lengths.
Do you ride on a rhododendron?
Huh?
Do you ride on one of those?
Yeah. On a rhododendron?
Rhododendron?
Uh-huh. Yep. They're perennials, so they'll show up every year. And they said that basically the guy's stumps were too clean, that they were too straight. They're like, if this had been an industrial accident, they would have been all mangled. It would have been gross.
Yeah, see, he should have used the hog swallower or whatever it's called.
Hog brush.
Hog brush. And,
brush hog, sorry.
Brush hog.
Yeah.
To do just that. If that's the way you're going to do it, you got to make it authentic. Because if you're just chopping them off and it looks all clean, they're going to catch you every time. Those insurance inspectors are thorough.
They said that a man from Florida had made the trip up to Missouri to cut the guy's feet off with a hatchet. And the person investigating this says it was very clear that this was staged because the wounds were just too clean. It would have just been a bloody, gory mess if it had been an industrial accident. And they determined that the guy was trying to cash out an insurance claim. But imagine hiring somebody from Florida like, well, see, I can't have a local guy do this. They're in the Ozarks or wherever. Jimmy Brandino's never going to keep his mouth shut. So I gotta get some outside help. He had a lengthy stay at a local hospital. Yeah, but they still couldn't find the feet until a few days later when one of his relatives found them in a bucket.
You should have got rid of the bucket of feet.
You guys looking for them feet? I found them, man. They were in a bucket behind some tires. I think they his feet. They walk him to the hospital and put him on his stumps. It's a perfect fit. Hey, Lee.
Yes, good afternoon.
What's up?
It's my theory that the finger, it came from a vegetable picker in South America, or maybe an illegal alien picking veggies out in Lorain County.
Huh. Lorain County. I mean, this is north of Dayton.
Oh. Well, hey, I mean, they have veggies growing indoors.
I mean, they are all over.
Quite a few in Ohio. But
so are you saying, Lee, are you saying that somebody bought produce and it fell out of that?
Yeah, it was in there from the picking.
Yeah.
But I'm done.
What?
The joke.
Oh. Right. Yes. Thank you. Because
on the picking.
By the picking. Gotcha. Okay.
Way back when I gave you the term Parmanian back when you first started.
Okay. Thank you. That's I appreciate that. Thank you, Lee. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you. Picking because it's a finger? Was that the joke? Right for the picking?
I think so.
Oh, well, you guys tell me.
We don't know.
You were the ones who got it, and I didn't.
Wait, I barely.
Okay.
I know that he was making a joke about someone losing a finger while they were picking produce.
But again, you're picking produce. You don't lose a finger while you're picking produce.
You might.
Produce.
There's a hog swallower. Yeah.
There's a brush hog?
Yeah, brush hog behind you.
Yeah.
I think hog swallower's better.
The hog swallower and the rhododendron.
Hey, get that hog swallower away from my rototiller pasta. I'm going to eat that for dinner. No, I thought he meant like somebody, people find things in food all the time. Usually it's bugs or something like that, but, find a finger in a thing of lettuce. But you're picking lettuce. You're not out there. I don't know how they do that.
It's probably from the factory that sorts the lettuce. There's people,
Right. When you're around industrial implements. But I don't know. Thank you, Lee. Were they fingerling potatoes? No, I don't. You missed a kick the bucket joke.
I
missed a lot of jokes. Because a brush hog is a large mower, not a tiller. Mowing deck. Okay. All right, well, there you go. Still not pasta.
I didn't think brush hog was pasta.
It's hard to remember who thought what was what, quite frankly. On the subject, though, of, and you probably already heard this, Mary, on the subject, though, of...
All right, but they look a lot like rototillers, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. To the untrained eye.
Yeah, I'm not using many rototillers or brush hogs.
You're not?
Hog swallowers, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
I have no need to. People that do that for me.
Pardon me. I'm going to get myself a brush hog. I got a lot of hogs.
Get myself a hog swallower.
I got a lot of hogs that need brushing. No, but somebody else they're trying to track down. They found a human leg on the subway tracks there in the Bronx.
Whoa.
You seen anything cool on the train yet?
No.
No.
You know what I don't like?
I don't mean a leg. I mean just somebody, I don't know.
No.
Okay.
There's always a mom and a very young child, like 3. And she's got like a box of candy she's trying to sell for $2 a piece. And she makes the little kid go do it or like look real sad. I don't like that at all.
So how did they rent paid?
Not by selling candy on the train. You're not going to make your rent. There's no way.
Oh, they're probably doing pretty well.
Yeah, I was going to say.
If they sell a Mounds bar for $15 a piece, they might.
It's not $15. It's like $1 or $2, and I have never seen anyone buy one.
Yeah,
never.
but when all it takes is one sappy tourist, and they go, "Oh, here's $20," and
But that's not going to pay your rent or happen every day.
But no, it will happen I'm sure they're doing it for a reason. I'm sure they're.
I imagine they've had good results in the past.
Like, there's 8 million people in New York.
I don't like that they bring their kids into it. That's what I don't like. Don't bring your kid around for sympathy while you're trying to sell candy bars on the train.
But that's what kids are good for. Yeah. Sympathy.
When I was in Vegas and we were on Fremont Street, I was talking about how I was like, this is like child abuse because the whole family was out there jamming and the chick was like, I don't want to, like, I could see it on her face that she's like, I'm so tired of seeing this damn song. But like, listen, sweetie, you like your Barbies? You like your room with all the pretty pink colors? Because if you don't sing, you're not going to have any of that. So they were essentially putting her up front. She was playing the little Selenas, and the rest of them were the whatever her band was.
Imagine the story this kid's going to have to tell in 10 years. I used to go on the J train or whichever one you take, and I would sell candy with my mom on the train. That's how we paid the rent. Now, if that kid got older and told that story, everybody would go, oh, my God, what an amazing story of perseverance. What a story of tenacity. But Mary is on the train. No, I don't want any of your candy, kid who clearly needs help.
Hating ass bitch.
I am.
They're trying to get their paper.
Hating at. Yeah, these are desperate people.
They might not be. They don't look dirty.
Well, that's smart on their part then. But they have to be desperate for you to go, yeah, sure. You just didn't like the candy enough. They had beat candy, is what you're saying.
No, they have like everything. They have like M&Ms and
Oh,
they
yeah?
have Skittles or
Ooh,
like
yeah, they would
Almond
get
Joy.
me.
Like they have everything.
See, Mary
They
is
offer
too
something.
Mary's too spoiled with the 25-cent pop at work. She ain't gonna spend
Right.
$1 for M&Ms.
$2 bag of candy. Get out of my face.
The other day, I was going across the street here to get some food, and a homeless person got me, or I'm assuming he was homeless. You never know anymore. But he was just like, hey, he was like, I'm a veteran. I served your country.
I know that guy.
I would like a sandwich. And I'm like, oh, I don't have any money. He said, I don't want any money. He said, I want a sandwich. I was like, I don't have any money to get you a sandwich. He was like, well, I still love you anyway. God bless you. I'm like, okay, bye. Because that's how they get you.
At least he was specific about wanting some food.
But once you go and get them food, they're like, well, you clearly got money, so why don't you just break me off something? Like,
No, you say, I
let me see your
used the
card."
last of it, sir. I'm a God-fearing man. You can tell him that. I used my lunch money to get you a sandwich.
No, they don't think like that.
You got to tell them that. I know they
No.
don't think like that.
No, I'm not even gonna do that deep. Like I can live with being a dick and not buying him a sandwich because I feel like he needs to put his people. He needs to think about all the other people that came before him that have, shysted me on trying to give money.
I remember that classic Christian
I-
Bible verse where he said, think of the shysters that came before ye.
That's right. Uh-huh.
Listen, I'm not like Jesus.
Blessed are the hating ass bitches.
I try to be
because they
close.
will inherit the earth.
I fall short.
You what?
I fall short of being like Jesus.
You don't even try.
You don't try.
I do try.
You
You
do
don't.
not. How? There's a perfect opportunity for you to try, and you didn't. I'm not saying you had to, but don't give me this I fall short. Yeah, of course.
I prayed over
You
it.
I prayed over it.
Prayed over it. And
Well,
said,
you know how well that works. Thoughts and prayers. He's probably still hungry. Keep eating them prayers, guy.
Yeah, chow down on some prayers.
Shout out on some prayer.
Have little thoughts to follow it with.
Yup. You didn't want to go get him a sandwich?
No,
Huh.
I wasn't gonna give him a sandwich.
Was he specific about what kind of sandwich?
Nope. He just said I would like a sandwich, and I
Yeah.
was just like, I would like
one too.
I would like to go get my food and not be bothered, but.
Wow, that's dark. Sir, I would like to go get my food and not be bothered by somebody who's hungry. Thank you so much. I'm trying to be Christ-like, if you haven't noticed, and I'm falling short. But as soon as I eat this sandwich at home, I'll pray about it.
I didn't get a sandwich.
What did you get?
I went over to Balance. I got one of their little health bowls.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want this crap.
I want a health bowl.
Do I look like somebody who's trying to be healthy?
No, you need to take me to Shake Shack. He was like, and I want some chili cheese fries.
Shake Shack. Isn't Potbelly right next door? Why didn't you just get him a Potbelly sandwich?
Because I wasn't gonna. I'm on a budget
Potbelly's
myself.
trash anyway.
Wow.
Potbelly's okay.
They should
Ugh.
pay you to eat at Potbelly because the food's not bad. You just have to reassemble everything they give you.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Why?
you do. I keep giving them chance after chance after chance.
It's
I'm like,
I
like
don't
the
know.
I'm
worst
not
sandwich
going
chain.
back.
Dude, it's the worst sandwich chain. I'll say that. I think Potbelly sandwiches are the worst of any like fast. I mean, I'm putting Jimmy John's above them. I'm a fan of Jimmy John's, but Jimmy John's is pretty basic. I don't know how Potbelly messed up sandwiches so bad.
Wow, I'm really surprised because I've never had a problem with them. I don't have to reassemble anything.
It's just mediocre. There's not they don't-
somewhere along the line,
The cookies are
they
really
took
good.
a serious decline, and I don't know when that happened.
They have everything. They have the subs.
They don't
have,
though.
They have
don't have
milkshakes.
any like Italian dressing.
Oh, I don't get that.
They
I
have
get the
like
same thing every time I
mayonnaise
go.
and mustard. As far as like condiments go, those are your choices. Mayonnaise or mustard.
I get the
No, they
chicken
have like
club.
they have Italian dressing.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
They
right
do
across
not-
the street
no,
they do.
they do not. They do not have Italian dressing. They have like
It's on the
oil
menu.
and vinegar. No, it is not. I promise you it's not.
Maybe Italian seasoning is what I'm thinking.
Italian seasoning. They'll put oil on your sandwich and then Italian seasoning.
I
Sir,
see.
that is not Italian dressing.
I see. You want the dressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want like a Jersey Mike's type situation.
I've never had Jersey Mike's.
I think they
so
do
maybe.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, now that we've covered all of the sandwich ground, I've got to take a break. I want to go see KK's Priest. I'm going to be talking to Ripper Owens this weekend, by the way, for the metal show. And he is fronting KK's Priest, KK Downing, who was in Judas Priest for many, many, many years. Hence the name. And they're on tour, and they're going to get to the Agora in March. So if you want to see what Ripper's up to and KK and the whole gang, I'll have those tickets for you after the break.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. Rover's Morning Glory.
A former male staffer of Diddy is now accusing him of sexual assault. What would he supposedly do?
Diddy is touching him. He'd walk by and he said he kept messing with his anus. He kept showering in front. Like, Diddy would say, like, hey, come in the bathroom. I got to talk to you. And he would